We love Mario Party, and with Mario Party Jamboree just around the corner, I decided, hey, let's rank every single Mario Party from worst to best. This is a series that means so much to me. As a kid, I played this a lot alone with a bunch of computer players. Yeah, I had a lonely childhood, but yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I'm Professor Mario Party. Thank you very much. And yes, so S being the best, never played being never, I never touched. There's like one I've never played. Anywho, let's go ahead and get started with Mario Party 1. Was it a great start for the series? But unfortunately, it's just D tier. Mario Party 1 is a bunch of just random BS, which is it is fun. It's not a bad game per se, just for the Mario Partiness of it all. It's a mess. Rules make no sense. The boards are, for the most part, all bad. I like Wario's Battle Canyon for some reason, but I hate Eternal Star. And then when I mean like the mini games are a lot of them just make no sense. There's some you'll lose coins in, and some 1v3s if you do nothing you'll lose coins, and it's just they hadn't figured everything out. And I mean, it's a good foundation, but as a total package, I think Mario Party 1 is extremely lacking. And then we have Mario Party 2, which better than Mario Party 1? In all honesty, I'll put this sucker in B tier. Mario Party 2, I love it. It's a fun game. I originally got it on Wii Virtual Console when it just came out, begging my grandmother to buy it for me. But Mario Party 2, it's a good Mario Party. The boards are a lot better than 1, that is for sure. My biggest complaint with 2 is that a lot of the mini games are just reused from 1, which is kind of annoying. That, and you're only allowed to use 1 item, so if someone has a plunder chest, no items for the rest of the game essentially, because you're just going to get stolen from. Other than that, I think Mario Party 2 is a really solid entry into the series. It just still has some growing pains, which were fixed in Mario Party 3, which is S tier. Mario Party 3, hands down, has the best item system in the entire series. Hands down. The item system in that game is absolutely amazing. I love it to death. It introduced not only Waluigi and Daisy into the series, but also gave us our first ever story mode, which the story mode, it's a single player story mode in a party game. Crash Bash couldn't get it right. Mario Party 3 got it somewhat right. And then they also introduced duel mode, which is actually, like, I'll die on this hill. I enjoy duel mode in Mario Party 3. It's a really interesting take on everything, and I think it was expanded quite well. I think board-wise, it has one of the more solid selections. I think the worst out of the bunch, just off the top of my head, I'm just gonna say it, it's probably gonna be Creepy Cavern. All the other maps are really solid. I love the desert map with its mirage. I love Waluigi's Island for the chaos of it. That one island where every turn, that island, all of its spaces are a single type of space. I just love the chaos of it all. And Mario Party 3, oh man, let's not even get started with the reverse mushrooms. I can get in on it all day. The minigames are great. They have a few 1v3 stinkers, like The Beat Goes On and Mario Party IQ, the 4-player game, pretty bad. But overall, Mario Party 3 is one of the strongest overall sets in the Partyverse. Mario Party 4, this was my first ever Mario Party. This is a Mario Party that I have a lot of nostalgia for, but growing up, I'm seeing more and more flaws with it. Its minigame set is probably one of the best in the series, minus the basketball game. That game kind of sucks. If you're on the outer lane, you just kind of win. If you're in the center, you just lose, especially if you have players that know what they're doing. The item set in 4 is a little rough, which then hurts the boards. The mini and mega mushroom gimmick is just really rough. With mini mushrooms, it's essentially a cursed mushroom, and for some stars that are behind the mini pipe, the pipes that you have to go through mini to do things with, and then a lot of the board elements, you need to be mini for. It's rather annoying because for majority of your game, no one's playing a single one of those mini games, and if one of those stars are trapped behind the mini pipe, you're screwed. Just get a chomp call. And for that, honestly, I think 4 is worse than 2, honestly. I don't know if I'd put it C tier, but it's like low of B. Now, for the first Mario Party game I've never played, mainly because I'll post eBay prices here. Sorry, Mario Party E. Maybe one day. I would like to give it a try. It's actually the only Mario Party here that I've never played before. From what I've heard, it's very interesting, and I definitely like to give it a try. Now, I am so sorry, everyone. This is my least favorite Mario Party in the franchise. I'm sorry. Mario Party 5 to me is a mess. Of the Hudson Soft original Mario Party games, it is without a doubt the worst one of the bunch. The capsule system is so stupid, and it was refined in later Mario Party entries as the orb system, but with capsules, I mean, there are capsules where you can just pay to lose coins. A lot of the boards themselves are just simple loops. The boards themselves, space variety wise, are just happenings, reds, blues. That's it. Everything else is relocated to a capsule. And with capsules as well, like if you have a Boo capsule or a Chance Time capsule, why in the world are you going to throw capsules down on the board? Especially with ones that can harm you. Because if you land on a capsule you threw down, too bad. It can be Piranha Plant and you just lose half your coins. It is insanely annoying. The best thing I'll say about Mario Party 5 are the extras menu. That little like board game mode is pretty cool. Super Duel mode's pretty ridiculous and you can get some enjoyment out of it. The minigame set in 5 is pretty good, but like I think the worst that set is all the duel minigames. They're just all pretty bad. And from the worst Mario Party to the second best Mario Party, and even arguably my favorite, which I'm just gonna put it as my favorite, screw it, Mario Party 6. Mario Party 6 is hands down my favorite Mario Party of all time. This Mario Party was peak for Hudson Soft, and with Mario Party 6 it introduced a refined version of the capsule system, the orb system, and the orb system is fantastic. It addresses the problems of, hey, if you throw this down, isn't gonna hurt you? No, because now it's a character space, and if it's a team game, they turn into your team space, and if you land on them you get 5 coins, and for traps they automatically go. The metal mushroom is great. The orbs overall are fantastic. I think it's the most solid item set. The boards themselves, Towering Treetop is a really solid board. It's middle of the road in terms of like grand boards. If I ever decide to rank them, that will definitely be fun. The best board in the series is there with Fair Square and Egad's Garage. Clockwork Castle is a very interesting board mechanic. And then how could I forget the day and night cycle? That is such an interesting take for the Mario Party series, which I wish they kept expanding upon, because like Snowflake Lake, for instance, it's a board where you ride chain shops around and steal stars, and at night the center closes up, so you're just kind of screwed and you have to fight for survival. There is one area, I believe the top like right of the board, there is an area where you could pay a womp to get through. But yeah, the mini games peak. The solo game is kind of like in between 5 and 4. It just, solo mode's just a kind of way for you to grind stars so you can unlock Clockwork Castle and Toadette and like all the extras. But Mario Party 6 hands down is the best in the series. The items, the minigames, and the board selection is absolute peak. And who knew you could make a map like Mario Rainbow Castle in terms of Castaway Bay actually pretty enjoyable. And now, the black sheep of the entire Mario Party series, Mario Party Advance. This isn't a Mario Party game. This is like a weird RPG car adventure, and in all honesty, I don't want to put it in F tier. It's going in F tier. Mario Party Advance, I've beaten it. It's okay. They tried their best with what they had. The car system is just very repetitive and boring. Like, this isn't a Mario Party game. This should have just been called Mario's Chore List, because a lot of the missions in this game, I know that some of the missions in this game can be really creative, like the detective one, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, overall, Mario Party Advance, if you take it as not a Mario Party game, it's not the worst, but as a Mario Party game, it's chilling next to Mario Party 5. Anywho, the hard follow-up with Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7, that's an A tier. Tries to expand a little more on the orb system, character-specific orbs, which as a Drybone main in Mario Party 7, his items ridiculously broken. You get to double your roll and be invisible to traps. And is a character tier list needed for a casual Mario Party game? Probably not. But I still do enjoy the item system. It adds the most useless feature in the series, the mic minigame space. Like, Why? The mini games are all great. There's not too many stinkers in there. And then board wise, Grand Canal is fantastic. This probably has the best Bowser board in the entire series. Pyramid Park is just as good as Snowflake Lake in Mario Party 6. Pagoda Peak's pretty good. The worst board in this is Windmillville and Bowser Time, which I actually kind of forgot about Bowser Time, which kind of ruins the whole experience. So down you fall to B tier. I'd still rather play it over Mario Party 2, but yeah, Bowser Time's a bunch of BS. And now for our most middle of the road Mario Party 8 at C tier. It's not the motion controls. It's really not. The motion controls are fine. I'm not bugged by them or anything like that. I think the worst parts of Mario Party 8 are the fact of duels. Just like with 7, I mean, thankfully with 7, it's just not a waste of time for some of the duels where you just get nothing. With 8, you at least get a pity coin. But yeah, duels are pretty lame in 8. Candy system is all right. It's not great, but it's all right. The lucky space, personally, I like that BS of the lucky space, but I know a lot of people do hate the lucky space. Overall, Mario Party 8 isn't the worst. It's not the best. I like some of the ideas they have with like King Boo's Haunted Haunt, I believe is the board called. It's the haunted house one. Goomba's Boardwalk, that beach map is great. I think the worst map, honestly, in that set is DK's Towering Treetop, which I think I'm confusing for the DS one. The names are so similar. Oh wait, no, Bowser's Warped Orbit. No, that board's the worst. Mario Party 8 does have one of the better boards in the series. Actually, probably the best. Koopa's Tycoon Town, fantastic. Although the lucky space kind of does sour it a bit, but you know, just get a slow go and land on it. It's not that big of a deal. Overall, Mario Party 8, I think it's a fine selection. It's fun for casual play, and like someone for me who have a lot of people that don't play many video games, Mario Party 8 is the absolute fantastic, like middle of the road. Older people enjoy it. People that aren't as familiar with video games enjoy it. And for me, I think it's overall middle of the road Mario Party. Only good portable Mario Party. And that's going to be Mario Party DS, which in all consideration, I would probably put top of C tier, bottom of B. Mario Party DS is broken. I think that's the best word to describe it. The economy is so inflated. Items are dirt cheap, so it's very chaotic. But I think the biggest problem is the gold pipe meta. You can buy 3 golden pipes with 75 coins, and then there's just no getting the star normally. It's just everyone buys golden pipes at the Monte Mall shop, and it's absolute chaos. This is probably the only Mario Party game. No, that's a lie. This is like the 3rd Mario Party game so far in this tier list that I have 100% completed. I maxed out the party points in this one as a kid, so that 99,999 party points. As you can tell, I had no life as a kid. A lot of Mario Party by myself. I love the small theme for Mario Party DS. I think Mario Party DS is very fun for casual play, just like 8, but if you want to like play it a little more serious, it's a lot of BS. The minigame selection's great. The board selection, I like the themes. Toadette's Music Room, the DK board, pretty punishing but overall fine, and then Bowser's Pinball Machine is pretty solid. I think the worst map on that game is the Kamek one, just with the jars, like with Mario Party 7 with the Neon Heights. Kamek's Library, if the layout was different, definitely would have been a lot better. And now for a Mario Party that so controversial, Mario Party 9. I remember being 11 when this game got announced, and I actually made a reaction video on a very old channel that doesn't exist anymore, and I was so hyped for this game. I was a Mario Party fanatic as a kid, and even now I love Mario Party. And Mario Party 9, it has a lot of good ideas. Problem is terrible execution. This is when Hudson Soft got dissolved into Konami, and Nintendo's company, partner company, ND Cube, took over development of the series, which was a good baton pass because they did make Wii Party, and Wii Party is actually a really good party game. But Mario Party 9 overall, that's a D tier. Mario Party 9, nothing matters until the very end of it. The minigame selection's solid. There are a few boards that I don't hate. The DK one's pretty fun. Toad Road's not too bad, but like the Boo's Haunted Mansion board is pretty bad. Magma Mine is probably the worst board in the series. And yeah, just overall, Mario Party 9, it's not great, but I mean, it's better than Mario Party 5 in my opinion. And then the Mario Party with the least amount of experience I have with along with the other 3DS title, Mario Party Island Tour. Mario Party Island Tour tries to get back to traditional ways, but it goes kind of the Wii Party route, and a lot of the boards are just based on luck. They're extremely linear. I think the minigame selection Island Tour is great. The one where you're like mimicking voices is hands down one of the most fun times I had in middle school playing this. But like the Bonsai Bill climbing map, the Comet Road, the Rainbow Road inspired map's not great. The Shy Guys shuffleboard's not great. None of these boards in Island Tour are great. And unfortunately, I'd say, yeah, this goes to the bottom of the tier list. I don't like Island Tour, and I mean, since we're here, Mario Party 10, you take top spot as the worst Mario Party game. Oh god, I hate Mario Party 10. Mario Party 10 is just a waste. The board's intent, it tries to fix the car mechanics in 9, doesn't really succeed. It still has the same problems as Bowser Party. It sucks. I don't think I ever got enjoyment out of Bowser Party. And I think, oh, and then Amiibo Party, don't even get me started with that. That was such a bait for traditional Mario Party. It just was terrible. Mario Party 10, just avoid it at all costs. I mean, if you can get it cheap, try it out. It's fun for like one playthrough of each board, and then you can just throw the game away. Mario Party 10 is genuinely not good. I think the car mechanic could have worked if they did try to flesh it out more and made it like a side mode, which I know ND Cube loves to do side modes for their games. And yeah, overall, Mario Party 10, probably the worst in the series. Mario Party Star Road, again, it's like Island Tour. I didn't have too much experience with it. And overall, Mario Party Star Rush, it's low D, high F. I'm not a big fan of it. Toad Rush, or Toad, I forgot what it's called. I believe it's Toad Rush, the main Mario Party of this board. It does get expanded upon sort of in a future title, but overall I think Mario Party Star Rush is pretty disappointing. There's no Mario Party mode to it. It's just a bunch of ideas crammed down a blender, and then it's just kind of shipped to you for $40. It's just not all that good. And then speaking of bad Mario Party Top 100, it's just 100 minigames, and the selection they have is not good either. You're going in between Island Tour and Mario Party 10. Top 100, big waste of time. Don't play it. Unless you like playing 100 minigames, which are heavily skewed towards like 4 and 5, and then I believe like Mario Party 1, if I can recall. Mario Party Top 100 is just a big disappointment. The single player mode is just you play all 100 minigames, and that's all you can do. Play 100 minigames, and then there's the board from Star Rush, I believe, returns, which is fine. But yeah, Mario Party Top 100, that's not the top 100. What probably would have been cool if Nintendo sent out like a survey for people to actually like vote on their favorite minigames, and that definitely would have been an interesting take. But yeah, Mario Party Top 100, probably the second worst Mario Party in the series. And now we have Super Mario Party. Super Mario Party. I remember this came out my senior year of high school. Super Mario Party, it is paired in with the middle of the road C tier. I think the biggest problem with Super Mario Party is economy is broken. The ally system, yet fun, is also broken. I think it has an extremely strong set of minigames, but it falters in the board gameplay mechanic. Like, the boards are terrible. None of them are that enjoyable. I think the only like decent one is King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine. A lot of them, how to beat Super Mario Party is you just go to the shop that always has the golden pipe and you just circle it around, or you constantly target ally spaces and just grind out allies so you'll be able to get to the star every single turn, because the economy was completely crushed in Super Mario Party and coin minigames are everywhere. Every time I play Super Mario Party, the one where you feel a vibration in the Joy-Con for coins and shovel up, I'm usually averaging around 30 coins a play, and that's with family or friends. And Super Mario Party overall, it's fine. I think a lot of the side modes are fine, like the tag team map that got expanded upon in Star Rush is okay. I think the best thing Super Mario Party has going for it is the minigame set. Once again, it's probably some of the better minigames in the series. Everything else around it comes out very half-baked, and it is really unfortunate. And now, for a Mario Party that is probably only really, really good because it reuses everything, Mario Party Superstars, I'm actually going to go ahead and put that here. I'm actually going to move things around. I think it's middle of B tier. Mario Party Superstars, pretty good. The biggest disappointment of it is 5 boards. The Mario Party 1 selections, I don't think Peach's birthday cake should have been there. I don't think Chili Waters, that's the name of the board. Mario Party Superstars overall is great. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's pretty innocent. I would prefer playing it over 4DS and 8. Superstars overall is a great game. I think it showed that ND Cube wanted to get back on track. And now finally, for the final Mario Party, Super Mario Party Jamboree. Oh, how I wish I got this game early. My main thing at PAX West this year was to play Super Mario Party Jamboree. And then when the Target kiosk demo was announced, oh, I booked it to Target, immediately played it. I will have to unfortunately put this in Never Played. I hope to be able to play it at launch, which I do have my copy reserved. And I'm hoping it takes the S tier slot, or at least chills up here with Mario Party 7. Top to bottom, best to worst, we have Mario Party 6 over to Mario Party 3, to Mario Party 7, to Superstars, DS, 8, Super Mario Party, the original Mario Party, 9, Star Rush, Advance, 5, Island Tour, Top 100, Mario Party 10, and then Mario Party E, which I have never played before, and I still plan to play it. Maybe I'll make it a dedicated video once I get my grubby little paws on it. And then along with Super Mario Jamboree, which I'm hoping is either A or S tier. And there you go. That is my tier list for every single Mario Party, ranked worst to best, or best to worst. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. I'm a huge Mario Party fan, and I'd absolutely love to get your opinions on this game, on this list. Not on, well, I guess on these games as well, but also on my list. Mario Party is a series that is very special to my heart. And yeah, I'm just really curious what you guys have to say. This is my list. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoy Super Mario Party Jamboree coming out on October 17th, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!